All right, man. Some more details have been revealed for the Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury rematch. If you haven't heard, Tyson and Deontay announced it today on their social media. Will be February 22nd, MGM Grand Garden Arena, Las Vegas, Nevada. So let's talk a little bit about these details that I'm pretty sure people want to hear. All right. Make sure that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate everybody for checking in. And yeah, first is that ESPN will be the major distributor of this pay-per-view, and Fox will co-promote it. So it's not a shock to me. ESPN just got more money than Fox in their box budget. That's what I've been saying. You know, this is why these PBC fighters have to receive offers and never can send them, because ain't no money to send them. All right, PBC barely staying afloat into the Fox deal. They was dying on Showtime, and Showtime tried to co-promote the fight, but Fox had more money than them. And you can look at the caliber of cards they got coming up. You can look at it with Danny Garcia and Ivan Redknapp, Tank and Gamboa, all the low-level cards they got. But Gum Coppinger saying what I said: the U.S. pay-per-view will settle ESPN Fox joint pay-per-view with ESPN producing, but UK pay-per-view home remains undecided. Both BT and Sky Sports are believed to be pursuing the rights. Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz broke UK pay-per-view record with over 1.6 on Sky Sports. So UK is not determined yet, but ESPN is going to produce it. I'm not sure if Fox and ESPN commentators going to join forces. I think they did it for Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather. But like I said before, ESPN not going to do 4 or 5 pay-per-views next year. Fox will. That's going to be the norm for them. I mean, with this pay-per-view, ESPN might have produce 3 pay-per-views next year. From my understanding, Lomachenko, and maybe Crawford and Jose Ramirez is the only 2 I can think of them producing next year. And obviously this one. So ESPN will carry it. So you'll at least hear Andre Ward, Timothy Bradley, and whoever else on there. And, you know, it's some more details that's going to come up. But like I said before, ESPN just got a deeper budget. You know what I'm saying? This is why Fox has to put so many pay-per-views on, because they can't afford the fighters on Fox. They've been paid too much. And, you know, Al Heyman don't want to bring their pay down or you know, at all. So now he kind of making the welterweights kind of fight each other in that type of situation. ESPN just got a better budget. That's why Tyson Fury can be guaranteed all the money he can get. You know, whatever he made versus Tom Schwartz and made versus Otto Wallin, is that ESPN just got deeper bags, deeper pockets. You know, that's Walt Disney. But yeah, you know, it's some other details that's gonna come up. I think each part, Fox and ESPN get a certain amount of number of fighters on the undercard as well too. So you're going to see it's going to be like Pacquiao and Mayweather. You know, you see Lomachenko in one undercard. You see Leo in one undercard. So, you know, they're going to pretty much, you know, place things the right way with things to be even. Fox will also have coverage of the undercard leading up into the main event. And so will ESPN. But here you go. Also per Bob Arum, in terms of the undercard for Wilder Fury 2, each side gets 1 fight on the main broadcast, then 6 more fights, 3 each, which will air on a Fox and ESPN platform that lead into it. So basically, what they're saying is it's gonna be a 3 fight card main event. All right, so you're gonna have PBC get to have one slot, and then Top Rank get to have 1 slot on the undercard. If I'm understanding this right. So on a televised undercard, then the undercard leading up to the main broadcast, they each get 3 fights. You know, it would be nice for them to just, you know, pick 3 fighters, pick 3 fighters on the undercard, and then in a weight class, and then make it a Top Rank versus PBC type of card, and then put 2 fights on the main card broadcast. Make it a Top Rank versus a PBC card. They can make Gary Russell Burchett one of them. I mean, you can make I don't know who ESPN just cover, you know, right off the rip. I know Lipias and the IBF mandatory, that was something they was talking about. But Earl Spence gonna come back. Oh, I got some Earl Spence news too. I forgot to talk about that. Man, I'm tripping. But I'll do a video about it next. And you know, that's what I would do. Just make it a top rank versus PBC thing. But the thing about it is, you know, nobody want to lose they peoples. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to take that L to each other. But like I said before, the Manny Pacquiao Mayweather undercard was very uneventful. Lomachenko fought somebody before. I think it was before he got a belt. That shit was terrible. Leo Santa Cruz fight, always terrible. So I wouldn't be looking for a lot of fireworks on this undercard. Bob Arum don't believe in paying for undercards. Al Haymon, since he acquired, you know, he teamed up with Fox, they don't believe in throwing on an undercard as well neither. You know, before Fox came into place, PBC on Showtime was super stacking undercards, super stuffing them. But they don't believe in that no more. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I wouldn't be looking forward to the undercard. Like I said, sometimes it's too right for boxing to get it right. If you feel what I'm saying. Sometimes it's a situation where, you know, we all know if they had like a Marvel type of Capcom card going on here and build it up the right way, it'd be super dope. But they saying that Fox gonna do a ton of promotion leading up to this fight. They saying that ESPN gonna do a ton of promotion leading up to this fight. But in actuality, this fight is like, what, 7 weeks, 8 weeks out. You know, instead of building it up for 4 months, 6 months, 5 months, they're going to do a rush job. And when you don't do the job the right way, it never turn out the way it is. They talking about $2 million $2 million buys pay-per-view. I don't see it. I don't see them doing too much more than they did last time. They reported 350. I really think they did about 300. They lucky if they do 500,000, depending on how they promote it in the card. You know, and people kind of bigging this up to be a legendary fight, but it wasn't. It was very pedestrian fight from round 1 to round 11, other than the knockdown, and then round 12 is what really saved the fight. Other than that, it was a boring fight. You know, it really was. But to look at it, they don't get it in boxing. You know, they want to make this a big event and put it in Las Vegas, but it's not a Mayweather type of event. You see Canelo, you know, supposed to be the lineal star in boxing. He have a tough time selling out in Las Vegas. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big event like they think it is, where they can place it anywhere in North America and it's gonna triple its worth. It's not. This fight should have been at the Barclays Center, or it should have been at Madison Square Garden, where it's closer for the Brits to get there, and it's still respectable for the Americans to get there to support Deontay Wilder. But this ain't no huge fight. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't hear people talking about Wilder and Fury want to see the rematch. You know, I don't eat at the gym or on the job, and I hear people speaking on it. No. You know, and the promotion with only 8 weeks out. You know, plus you're gonna have to buy a Super Bowl ad too. The Super Bowl ad is gonna be imperative for them to buy for this fight, and it gotta be something that's catchy and that's going to engage the audience, and they gotta use the NFL playoffs to do so. You know, but they're gonna do a rush job again. You know, but those are the details. Wonder who's gonna be on the undercard. I know it's gonna be a bunch of mismatches and bum bashes. I'm telling you that right now. It's not gonna be a great undercard. You know, Benavidez is supposed to come back in February sometime. You know, Caleb Plant coming back, I think, in February too, in a hometown fight. You know, they could put Gary Russell fight on the undercard. You know what I'm saying? You know, they should have did PBC versus Fox undercard, in my opinion. That's what they should have done. But like I said before, with ESPN and Fox, Al Haymon don't have a huge budget. He don't have a huge budget. And people don't understand. This is why PBC, they said, why we got to go over here? Why we can't go over there? Well, you don't have the money. You know, people want to be paid, compensated the right way. The fighters they fight over there making $500,000, $200,000 to fight their big stars, and they making $1 million, $2, $3 million for a fight, if that. Dudes want to be paid $1, $2, $3 million, and when you get to that point where you got to pay, you know, the A side over there $3 million, and then you got to pay somebody else $2 or $3 million, they're getting the pay-per-view money. That's why they planning on four or five pay-per-views a year over at Fox. is because they can't afford them on the regular cards. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. You look at ESPN. They put it on the ESPN Plus app. Fury getting paid 10, 12, 13 million over there. Crawford can fight on regular ESPN, get paid $4 million his last time out with Ingus Kabalowskis. You know what I'm saying? You know, Lomachenko, whatever he getting paid. ESPN and Fox can accommodate that. And when they go to pay-per-view for them, it's real pay-per-view money. You know what I'm saying? Like, both fighters got to be making $10 million together. Crawford 5.5, Amir Khan 5. They paying real pay-per-view purses. Not $2 million, not $3 million, not $2.5 million. They paying real money. And this is why ESPN is going to distribute this pay-per-view, because they have more money. This is why you hear Andrade calling out Charlo and giving him $7 million allegedly, because the zone has more money. The reason why Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, who was the A side, remember that, he the A side, he was supposed to offer AJ $50 million, right? Why is he going over to ESPN? Why is ESPN producing the pay-per-view? Because they have more money. Because remember when Wilder offered AJ $50 million, everybody saying, well, Wilder the A side now, he got the more money. Then AJ and his team come back and offer $100, then $120 million on his own. Come on. The reason PBC fighters can't get guys to come over there is no money. The well is all dried up. People at PBC is losing businesses. They losing properties. You know what I'm saying? They in real financial trouble until Fox came and kind of alleviated the pain. Why you seeing so many pay-per-views pop up? So you got to use your brain, man. But shout out to them to getting the fight done. Like I said, the Crawford-Spence fight is bigger than this fight, and it could be done if somebody wanted to fight. But we all know who don't want to fight. Errol Spence, punk ass. But hey, y'all know what it is. Goodfellas Sports TV. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request, keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? That link's in the description. Best way to donate is share the video. And let me know what you guys think. I'll leave all the tweet sources in the description so you can check it out for yourself. One time for the one time. It's your boy CJ Goodfella, Goodfellas Sports TV.